Alright, hello there. This is Project Swift coming to you again from DotA is Hard. If you caught our previous match, it was utterly insane, fantastic, amazing. It was incredible. It went for like 65 minutes or something stupid, but holy crap, it was so action intense. Joining me here, one of our regular DotA is Hard players, is EJ. He's going to be co-casting with me this evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hey! Alright then. So, for those of you who don't know, DotA is Hard is fantastic Australian-based DotA gaming group. Check us out on Facebook. Search DotA is Hard. Also check us out on YouTube. The YouTube channel is just called DotA is Hard. If you search in the search bar, it will come up. Lots of fun games on there, so you can go back and see our previous efforts. And God, you can see what we're trying to achieve here. So, I've got some echo there. Don't know what happened. That is alright. But yeah, so what we do, we sort of record games, record players playing their games, and then they can go back and sort of review their mistakes. I can offer my input into what people are doing, and yeah, people go back and review, alter their gameplay, improve their gameplay, and holy crap, over, I think we've done like 20 matches so far, and God, the gameplay has improved phenomenally from just those 20 matches.
So. That last game, it was so much fun.
Suru and I were going off our chain that like the last 20 minutes.
Crazy. It was freaking hard.
Oh, it was hectic on both sides. Anyway, for this game, so the Radiant team had first picked. Their first banned Nakes into a ban of Magnetor, so massive teamfight ban. I don't usually see Magnetor banned first too often now, but a ban of Batrider, another usual first round ban, and then a ban of Cottles. So I think they'll possibly, I think with the ban of Magnetor, they were probably looking to float a couple of those first banned heroes, because they did get the first. They could get the 2 picks, so maybe if Batrider wasn't banned.
2 out of the best 3 heroes.
Yeah, so right now the War team on the Radiant team, Team War! Holy shit, it's all capitalized. Yeah, picking up Darkseer, so one of them first tier pickups really gets it off, so it will be interesting to see what all in on Robo. Go Robo the Yobbo, so Robo's carrying this shit. Go Robo. So on Team Robo, all over there, we'll be seeing, interesting to see what first 2 pickups they do. They're sort of eating it a little bit into the reserve time, so they're probably discussing strategies with their bands right now, looking with what they can go with. All the players on the Robo team, they're my old buddies from back in the day in Dota 1 when we used to play competitive Dota. So they're all in real life friends in Melbourne, so they all know each other and they've been playing together for a long time, so they know they will have fantastic team play in this game. And they've done the first pick of Undying Jakiro. That is what messed them up last game. So yeah.
I can attest to the fact that they're all very strong players. Even if I don't know every single one of them, you know, just by association, you know that they're gonna sort of have good players on their side as well.
Yeah, the ones that you have played against will be a sort of a testament to what the rest of the skill is like. So
yeah, that's what I meant. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we've got a second pick of Lifestealer for Team War. So Lifestealer was the main carry for part of the Robo team last game. So, but he has been seeing a lot of play lately. He's a very, very strong hero. His slow makes him fantastic in tri-lanes, and the amount of damage that he can deal with Feast, as well as the amount of burst damage from Infest, just makes him great in those team fights, which you see coming out a lot in Dota these days.
Absolutely, and that mage, because BKB is so prevalent on the carries nowadays, that mage is basically like a free 3,900 gold plus an item slot.
Yes, free BKB. And even when BKB is used up all its charges, Rage goes for longer than a normal BKB.
Yeah, exactly.
Using up a fair bit of their reserve time on the last pick here, so they snagged the Lifestealer, so they are going to do Lifestealer Wisp. They're probably doing a bit of discussion, seeing if there are any players who can confidently play Wisp. He is a difficult hero to master. He's very...
seems likely.
Yes, very gimmicky.
It's the same lineup so far that we're seeing a mirror match. So
yeah,
far.
it is. Darkseer, Lifestealer, and Wisp were all on the Radiant team last game, and Jakiro and Undying were on the Dire team last game. So
10 seconds.
Even in like almost in this exact same pick order, I think. So.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking it's pretty, at least very close to the pick order.
Yeah. I think it was swapped around last game. I think Undying was picked first into a Lifestealer
Yeah,
Wisp.
the first pick, so it kind of like that.
Yeah. And a Brewmaster, there we go. So, yes. So, no longer a mirror match. God, the Brewmaster, the team fight that is prevalent on the Dire team right now, the Undying, the Jakiro, and the Brewmaster, that is a lot of team fight to bring to the table. And
yeah, absolutely.
The initiation of the Brewmaster will be so much fun. And they haven't got too much, yeah, there isn't much going on that the Darkseer can really use his Wall of Replica on at the moment. So,
Yeah, that's very true. None of these heroes are very strong in the wall.
yeah, the Primal Spirit from the Brewmaster doesn't get copied by the wall, and the other two heroes, the Undying and the Jakiro, aren't really attack damage dominant, so yeah, the wall's not going to be doing a whole lot.
The slight problem is, I think the Darkseer Illusion gets the buff from the aura from Flesh Golem, Undying's ultimate.
Okay, so
I think I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think that's true.
alright, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Apparently there's a little bit of echo on your side. I just got a message coming in. So are you using headphones at the moment, or?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, honestly, it sounds fine to me. I think it just could be that you have a dodgy microphone or something. I don't know. See how it goes. I think.
Maybe I'll. How about I turn push to talk on when the pick phase ends and see if that fixes anything.
Yeah, right. We'll see if that fixes up. That sounds good. Using up reserve time on the bans. Okay, so got a ban of Shadow Demon and a ban of Enigma. So good, 2 solid supports, team fight heroes. Using it up. So ban of Silencer. Okay. They are really really thinking through their bans here. So both of them, I think both teams have gone onto reserve time. Oh no, the Team War did go into reserve time banning the Shadow Demon, which Shadow Demon is a very high tier support hero. He's a really good support hero. And then there was an instant ban from Enigma coming from Team Robo.
Someone they just did not want to play against.
Yes, no. Especially with the Darkseer in the lineup. Vacuum into Black Hole wrecks team fights, especially with the Lifestealer. Have you ever done a Darkseer Lifestealer next bomb? So Darkseer basically just runs into the middle of the team, surges himself, runs into the middle of the team, vacuums, and then Lifestealer pops out.
Oh, that's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times, and it's pretty great. Final ban of Gyrocopter, so that that completely stops any possibilities of an almost mirror matchup, because the Gyrocopter was the hero that was used as a carry last game. So Team Robo has banned out 3 solid heroes that just completely counter teamfight. And then Team War has picked up Bane. So, you still there, EJ? I was getting a little bit of static from your end.
Yeah.
Okay, that's alright. Yeah, I just got like a little bit of static, so I wasn't sure. But yeah, so they picked up Bane. So Bane probably would have. I think the Dire team were looking to pick up the Bane, possibly. Bane is a fantastic counter for Lifestealer. So
I was considering Bane last game as well against that Lifestealer. He was very solid against him because the Fiend's Grip goes through the rage.
Yes.
Which is really important.
And considering that they are going into the reserve time, quite possible that that Bane is what they were looking to pick up.
Yeah.
I don't think Team War have heaps. I don't think the Bane really synergizes with the rest of their team at the moment. He has quite a slow movement speed, and
yeah,
sort of.
That's very true. The rest of the Radiant team are very mobile as opposed to Bane. I think it would have fit way better into the Dire team's lineup.
Yeah, in the Dire team lineup, he would have gone fantastic. But I think, yeah, that's considering Team War didn't ban him out, and then they got the pickup of him, they just didn't. Yeah, they probably didn't want to see it. Probably considered that they could use it because they're still. Bane does work against the Brewmaster, so when Brewmaster jumps into the fight, if Bane is quick enough, he can drop his ultimate on Brewmaster and hopefully take him down.
5 seconds.
Yeah, he's got it quick.
And a final pick of Lena, so Bane and Lena are going to be the supports for this game, I think, with Darkseer long lane, possibly. They could be running a Bane solo mid, or possibly a Lena solo mid. No, they'd probably run Lena in a tri-lane, I think, if they're looking to do a tri-lane. Lifestealer Wisp Lena.
It's quite possible. That would be a nice plan.
And then running the Bane as the solo mid. So I think, and a pickup of Weaver, so that's going to be their long lane hero, the solo hero. So Chaos Knight, Undying, and Jakiro, I think, are going to be run as a tri-lane, with Weaver as the solo, and then Brewmaster solo mid.
Yeah, sounds about right. So as another sort of Brewmaster thing, it sort of also forces, like, normally Brewmaster, he wants to do his combo, so he wants to blink into the fight, use his Thunderclap, use his Drunken Haze, and then, because both of those are on cooldown, he can then use his Primal Spit.
Yes.
But now that it forces Brewmaster to forgo the clap and the Drunken Haze and go blink split,
yeah,
counteracts a lot of the damage that he can do.
that is true. Yeah, missing out on that 300 damage from the clap when he jumps into the fight. Yeah, we'll drop it down. I think he might still might jump in, do Thunderclap, and then do Primal Split, sort of maybe one or two few times, and if the Bane isn't quick enough to react to it, I think he will continue to do it, but yes, he will definitely forego that Drunken Haze.
Could we get a check on whether my microphone's echoing now or not?
Alright then, people who are watching, if you could give us a message on that in the 2 minutes, that'd be great. It's still echoey? Is it just his general mic, or like, am I echoing through? Yeah, just his general mic. He doesn't have a fantastic mic, so just something to go with.
30 seconds to battle.
Alright then, who have we got on this team? Going on the Radiant team, we've got, what is it, Chakra? He's moving around and he's a Wisp, so I can't really see. War Chakra, the captain going on the Wisp, is going mid lane. We've got, bottoms. Claymore's running into a bit of trouble. Claymore's on the Lena. Let's just introduce the Lena, and NH4N, or Nan, maybe, ran into a little bit of trouble there. Didn't get any follow-ups from these heroes, so continue on. NH4N, or Nan, is running as the Lifestealer. We've got Edgy going as the Bane, Claymore running the Lena, and Black Dracula going the Darkseer. And if you would like to do the honor of calling out the DotA team, go nuts.
Sure, we have Cozzy playing the Chaos Knight, we have Biscuit playing on the Brewmaster, we've got Robo the Yobo playing on the Jakiro, Robot Yobo playing on Weaver,
Mr. Flop.
GGGBB playing the
Giga.
Triple G double B.
Something like that. We've got, this is totally not the tri-lane that I called. They don't have the Wisp. They've got Wisp going mid up against the Brewmaster, so that was totally not the tri-lane that I called. So it looks like on this lane they'll be using the Bane to set up with the Nightmare, and then the follow-up stun from the Lena, and then straight into the open woods from the Lifestealer. But right now the Undying is just having a field day, throwing his decays on, and he's getting shitloads of extra strength from those decays. Look at it, 4 stacks!
Undying's favorite level.
Oh god. He's so tough. It should be illegal having 900 health on level 1. God.
That's only one branch as well.
One branch, no extra bloody gauntlets of strength or anything. Oh, stuns are coming in. Edgy, the Bane is in a bad way right now. Gets slowed. Stun completely misses everything. The Undying still just being an absolute jerk, stealing everyone's strength. But both teams took a bit of a beating there. The Jakiro's taken a lot of harass from the Bane and the Lina as well. And the Wisp, I think, is just having a disgusting time up against the Brewmaster. Brewmaster's got 2 levels in Clap, 1 level in Drunken Brawler. Wisp can't support anyone in mid lane, has picked up a bottle. Although the Darkseer on the safe lane going up against the Weaver on the top lane, the Darkseer's in a dangerous place, is getting Shikuchi'd and just keeping up with him way too easily. Darkseer does get back into the lane, gets a bit of security from the creeps, but I don't think I'll be moving away from this bottom lane too often. There's so much action that's going to happen here.
Tri-lane versus tri-lane is always so much fun.
Oh, tri-lanes versus tri-lanes. Pings are coming in, so they know that this Wisp is popping in. They might look to pick him off, although it is 4 on 3, so tether onto the Lifestealer. Lifestealer's running in with an Illusion Rune, slowed going onto the Chaos Knight with a Tombstone drop down by the Undying. Lots of strength are being stolen. Stun completely misses again. Undying is taken down by the slow, but everyone sort of sneaks away and no one dies yet, so still First Blood is out there. And in the meantime, the Brewmaster is still farming, has got those levels. He's going to reach level 6 way before that Wisp. So
that's the advantage of staying mid while your opponent ganks sometimes.
Yes. Yeah, if your opponent's running around ganking, if your teammates can handle the ganks, it is quite profitable just staying in mid and getting those levels up over your lane opponent. On the opposing side of the spectrum, though, if your lane opponent is absolutely dominating you in the lane and you are in mid, go ganking. Get a bottle, go ganking, go to the other lanes, make something happen and try and kill people, get levels up that way. So, sort of, I guess, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Hey, do whatever works for you.
Very valid point.
Darkseer and the Weaver are going at it. Darkseer has got regen over the top of the Weaver. Darkseer's picked up the Soul Ring. Weaver has picked up his Ring of Health, so they both do have that regen going, but Weaver doesn't have anything to sort of counter the Darkseer's Ion Shells.
That was really cute. Wisp and Brewmaster were just going up for a rune race.
Yeah.
And Wisp with his longer range just simply denied it right out from the Brewmaster.
Nice. I guess that happened. That, like, the comment of cheeky, and then I had a look, and both of them had an empty bottle. It's like, well, must have been a denied rune. So yeah. Oh, happening on the bottom lane. First blood goes to the Lina. The Jakiro goes down. So there we go. The defensive tri-lane's taken it over the top of the aggressive tri-lane. Oh, heaps! The bloody Lifestealer 7 last hits ahead of the Chaos Knight right now. So the defensive tri-lane is wailing on the aggressive tri-lane at the moment. But speaking of wailing, the Brewmaster is like almost 10 hits over the top of the Wisp. And the Wisp, oh, I guess the Wisp went ganking, so the Brewmaster should really be doing better than that. But still, stun going on to the Chaos Knight. Chaos Knight's taking a bit of damage, bit of harass. Also the Undying. They're making the most of their 3-on-2 situation. Lifestealer's taken that opportunity. Has got a fair bit of gold under his belt. Has got 1,600 gold, so might be looking fast hand of Midas. I don't know. He should have bought something by now. Oh, Weaver's in a dangerous situation. Weaver doesn't have any mana to Shikuchi. He's got 5 mana. He's going down, going down. One more mana. No! Gets his Shikuchi off, but does go down to the Darkseer's Ion Shell. Oh, it was so close.
Oh, wow, that was a big mistake.
Weaver dying to the Darkseer. Unfortunate. I think Weaver's just been a little bit too aggressive onto the Darkseer. I think he just needs to sort of stay behind his creeps and hit the creep with the Ion Shell on it and kill it as soon as possible. Limit Darkseer's farm that way.
This aggressive try and really undercooked it right now.
Yes, it's not performing very well right now. The supports, I think they're, what are they, underleveled? Going on there, so we've got level 3 on the Chaos Knight, Jakiro and Undying, whereas the Lifesteal is 4, 3 and 3, so not too underleveled, but compared to everyone else they are underleveled. Got a bit of a dive from the Darkseid there.
Whole level. That's not that much between three heroes.
Yeah.
Lifesteal has picked up his Midas.
Oh, fun. Midas is always fantastic. Using God, that.
Looking for a gank on top.
Oh, things are happening. Brewmaster's coming in. Darkseid has the mana to surge. Does get away. Oh, the Brewmaster uses his ultimate, but is just too slow there. Oh, the Storm Spirit did go in with the Windwalk, so they're coming in. They're gonna get him. Do they get the rock off? Get the rock off onto him. Yes, it's stunned. Does stop it. So, and he does go down. Uses the. That is how you use a Brewmaster ultimate. Okay, for those watching. Remember to use, don't just throw rocks, that, the Windwalk, oh, on the bottom lane, Jakiro's taken so much damage from that, the Lifestealer, but Jakiro does go down, Glimpse is not Glimpse, Teleport's coming in from the Wisp, big stun on both heroes right now, Undying goes down to the Wisp Spirits, and a few, oh, the speed, the extra speed, nah, zombies were doing so much damage, but very good job from the Lifestealer, targeting that Tombstone and taking them down before they managed to kill anyone off, so... Good work there. Good fight. We've got another rune race coming here from the Brewmaster and the Wisp. Wisp is going to just sneaks in. Gets the regen rune and now does have his little spirits to keep him safe. And he's just going to piss off the Brewmaster as he's running back. So Lifesteal is having a fantastic time. It's got 40 last hits over 32 on the Chaos Knight. And then... Oh, stun's coming onto the Undying. Undying taking a little bit of harass. And then the next one going is the Darkseid, who has just been demolishing this Weaver. Has almost double the Weaver's last hits. So, just... If Darkseid is allowed to get those levels, he is so difficult to lane against.
Yeah, absolutely.
Versing like a solo against solo Darkseid, it's just like you raise your hands to the gods and thank them because it is so wonderful.
Yeah, it's a massive difference playing Darkseid solo versus Darkseid against the Trial. It's just totally opposite, basically.
Yeah, whereas when you're against a Trial lane, you sort of play really defensively, just put your Ion Shell on the creeps. Oh, coming in, the Bane not gonna be able to make anything happen. Pings are happening on the Weaver, uses a little bit of damage, but he just coochies away. I thought Bane was level 6.
Much against the max move speed, and yeah, if it was 6, that would have been
yeah. Oh, Wisp came in onto the Jakiro, just missed his tether on the Jakiro, so doesn't get that stun off. The Lena, stunned under the tower, and then gets pulled back in, does go... Oh, what? Tower shot. Follow this tower shot. I want to see if it kills the Lena. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. That was amazing. It did. Chased him all the way across the map. The Wisp ultimate didn't save him. Oh, that was great. Oh, right now, speaking of Wisp, Wisp has got a fight with the Brewmaster's ultimate at the moment, does get away thanks to the tether. So, things are looking quite fantastic for the Radiant team at the moment. Looking at the net worth, the bloody Lifestealer is way ahead of anyone else by, like, over 1,000 gold. Good deny there from the Weaver. Oh yeah, Lifestealer is leading it by a long way. Has picked up treads, opted to go treads instead of the phase boots, so it is possible that he could be kited this game, but he does have the Wisp with the tether to give him that extra movement speed over the phase boots, so has opted for the extra attack speed given by the power treads. Oh, stun coming in, no, clap coming into onto the wisp, doing so much damage. Oh, that teleports away. Underneath the tower. Tombstone was dropped onto the tower. Undone was taking a lot of tower hits. Tombstone dies, and I think Wisp will come back nice and healthy. And then almost kills the Undying with his little spirits. I think if he was paying attention to where his spirits were going off, he could have killed this Undying quite happily.
I was too busy watching a kill on bot lane from the lifestealer.
I missed it. So Jakiro went down to the lifestealer.
Yep.
Just completely adding to his farm. God, his net worth is so high right now. Swapping over.
What's happening on the bottom?
Yeah, 4 pushing on the bottom. And that wisp, the little spirits from the wisp are just so annoying. They're just keeping people back away from the tower, those alone. And then Tether... Will an overcharge? No overcharge is used to do tower damage. Wisp is taking some tower damage at the moment. Does shrug it off. And Brewmaster's coming in, they're trying to make something happen, chasing, but no, they just back off. They see the danger, they saw the extra person coming in. Top lane, this Weaver is still having a lot of trouble.
What's the rotation out from the enemy?
Yes. They are just sitting here though, right now, the Radiant team. We're sort of content on pushing, and now they're just sitting here. No, Lifestealer could have gone into the jungle and farmed, kept his farm going. But, making something happen, the Jakiro's in a bad place again. Oh, it's taking so much damage. Oh, the Undying is next. The Darkseer's come in, uses Vacuum. The Lifestealer picked up the... No, I didn't get the message on that one. Who killed the Undying? I think it was the Darkseer. I mean, who killed the Jakiro? I think it was the Darkseer. And teleport's going somewhere. Where did they... Oh, they went back to base. Boring. But this tower is going to go down with only the Chaos Knight to defend. Chaos Knight is only level 5 up against the level 9 Lifestealer. And there goes the tower. Lifestealer gets the last hit on it too. Holy shit, he's rich.
He is so bomb.
Wow, what's the...
I'm really impressed by this team.
Yeah, net worth. They're just playing Protect the Lifestealer currently. Another kill. That Jakiro's just getting shredded. Teleport's coming in. Brewmaster is coming in from behind. Can do a stomp. He's going for the Bane. Opted for the Bane. Bane. Oh, just cancel the crit. But that's going down. Use the Primal Spit to dodge that stun. Coming in from the Lina. And then pulled back in. But Chaos Knight is pulled back in the Lina. But then he's... Oh, massive ultimate! But he just gets away. Wisp is running away, tethered to the Lifestealer. Lifestealer's turned around. Wisp is on very little life. The Undying's taking a lot of damage. The Lifestealer... No, they've turned around. Lifestealer's on full life. Oh, Darkseer's coming and gets the kill on the Undying. I'm good, I swear. Yes, that was a good pickup. So much action. And this is tier 2 taking so much damage. Darkseer doesn't even have any items yet. He's just got a Midas. His net worth is through the roof. And this tier 2 tower is going to put people in some serious pressure. Darkseer is keeping the creeps off. Is in a bit of a dangerous situation right now. Cops a 4-second stun.
Casual 4-second stun.
Ah, those casual 4-second stuns. And he's taking a lot of damage, but does get surged. Nope, get away quite easily. Jakiro, I think, during that fight, should have saved his ice path. Oh! Chaos Knight's coming in. Lifestealer is in a very good position. Chaos Knight was taking a lot of damage. Casual 3-second stun on the Wisp. They have 5 seconds to kill him. He's tethered away. Very low life. Pulled back in. Stunned by the tether again. And he teleports away. And right now the Brewmaster... Yes. Right now Brewmaster is in a little bit... Surge on the... Surge on... God damn it. On the Lifestealer. Right now Brewmaster is in a very bad way. And he's going to... punch... is so low, but he does get away. The slow from his thunderclap saved him.
Lina going in on the Weaver.
Oh, on the top lane.
He just secured you down.
Yeah, no.
She didn't have the mana for the start, the Laguna Blade. I don't think it would have killed him anyway.
still going on the bottom tower. Bottom tower has been wailed and doesn't get the last hit on this one. Chaos Knight is teleported in. His tech. Oh, poor Chaos Knight. Everything is tried by the Undying. Tried heals, tried damage on the Bane, dropped his tombstone, but nope. The combined damage of the ultimate from the Bane, as well as the damage coming out from Lifestealer's Feast. Oh, and then top lane, the gank on the Lina. Lina goes down to the Weaver as well as the Brewmaster.
Oh, getting some blood back.
Yeah. Bringing it back, boys! Weaver is going for a Lincoln Sphere, has picked up his Perseverance and an Ultimate Orb, has chosen to forego Boots, just opting to sort of go for that survival. There's like, well, I've got, now that the Darkseer's left, I've got free farm on the top lane, I might as well get something big. Pings are happening, lots of pings are happening here, things... There was lots of pings, but nothing happened. I was excited. Oh, poor Jakiro.
Yeah, Bane looked like he wanted to go on and then no one followed up.
Yeah. Yeah, Bane threw Nightmare on, didn't have Fiend Script to follow it up though. This Jakiro is so poor. It's got 3 Iron Branches, has got 400 gold, so could buy something, but is looking to save for Boots, I think. Little lines are drawn.
Probably not such a bad idea at this stage after 18 minutes.
Yeah, 18 minutes, sort of, yeah, try and save up. Get a little bit of that maneuverability to try and keep up with your team. Try and, at least try and run away from that Lifestealer. God, Lifestealer's just gone straight for a heart. Has picked up Reaver and a Vitality booster, so... If you thought he was difficult to kill before...
If he gets a heart, he's going to be absolutely just invincible.
Yeah.
And that's coming up very soon. There's no chance they can kill the Lifestealer at all now.
Yeah, once that's finished,
They can't do the damage.
Going on the Lifestealer, Chaos Knight's getting caught out, gets slowed by the Lifestealer, doing so much damage. Look at that damage that he does, but no, gets picked off by the Wisp Spirits. I thought he might have gotten away if he had gotten up that, got up the ledge there, but nope. Wisp Spirit picked him off. And that overcharge. Tether overcharge going on the tier 2 tower. Lifestealer's doing so much damage, gets healed up by the Wisp. Long hair, don't care. Yes. Weaver popped through, did get hit by Dust of Appearance, but no one could follow up on it. That Lifestealer, so freaking tanky right now. Lena's been doing a good job of pushing up this top lane. They were pushing mid, so Lena decided to just wander the top lane and has brought the creeps right up, right in time for everyone else. Darkseer has jumped straight behind us, just stopping the creep wave, up against a whole bunch of heroes. Oh, I've got a bit of lag coming out, something's happening. Mine's jumping all over, but Darkseer dropped the wall. There, Undying dies instantly, just gets melted by Wisp Spirits and everything. Lifestealer's trying to pick off Jakiro, doesn't get to go down. The Brewmaster goes down to the Bane's Fiend Grip, and right now the Chaos Knight's taking so much damage, gets hit by a stun. The Lifestealer's on very low life. The Wisp picks up a double kill with his little spirity things. Now they can happily pick up this tier 2 tower again.
I don't really feel like DotA even played that badly in that fight. They used everything as best they could, just about, and they still just didn't even feel it.
Yeah, they put some effort into things, like their tri-lane, they seriously put effort in. The Undying was throwing everything at him, the Jakiro was throwing everything at him. Jakiro's got a little bit of an interesting skill build, but that's all I've got. Yeah, they didn't... I don't know, it's just, I think they just... Yeah, no, I'm copping a fair bit of lag at the moment, I don't know what's going on. So, I'm going to call it as I see it, and suddenly Bane and Lena are dead. So a bunch of things, and then suddenly Bane and Lena were dead. Nax is running away. Holy shit! They killed the Lifestealer. And Darkseer. That's... Oh, Whispers teleport back in. I don't know if they saw it. I think they just missed it.
They should have seen that.
Yeah, I think so. There's comments from Alchemy going Armlet on the Lifestealer. I think Armlet is a fine item, perfectly fine item, but the amount of farm that Lifestealer was getting early game, he just had so much gold and got so many kills early on, he could have just gone straight for any item he wanted. And yes, Armlet would happily help now. I don't think it's so necessary. He's still got 2,000 gold. He could opt for Maelstrom or something, give him sort of a bit of attack speed and a bit of area damage. He's decided to go for an Orchid, so that Orchids will counter that Brewmaster. So being able to pop the silence on the Brewmaster will help a lot.
That's pretty nice. I mean,
good little steal there.
I think if he could help him with the mischance plus the
yeah, that's true. Monkey King Bar would have been a good pickup. I think that would have been a better pickup over an Orchids. Chaos Knight's going for drums. Has picked up a Vanguard and opted for drums, I think. So, while it is a good item on Chaos Knight, I think you need to get sort of really good early game farm to go for drums. I think once it sort of hits this point, I don't think getting drums on your carry heroes is so fantastic. It is great early game. If you can get it early on, it's great. But I think once it hits sort of the, like... that is actually a good point. Maybe an Armlet. Try and build up an Armlet. I think
such a good item for oh my god.
It is. It's great. It works so well with his Phantasm. For those who don't know, you can with Chaos Knight you can turn Armlet on, use Phantasm, so you get all your illusions, and then you can turn Armlet off, and all your illusions still have the extra bonus damage and the bonus strength from your Armlet, but you're not losing any health from it. So it's great. Works so well.
A Lifestealer going on the Weaver with a jam, picked up the jam, and he was killed in the Weaver, but he didn't actually get him.
Yeah, Weaver just gets away too easily with that Shikushi, and now that he has his Lincoln Sphere, is very difficult to kill. So there's this Darkseer is trying to solo Roshan, is not really doing too well against it, but I think the rest of the team are coming in here to try and help now. Pings are happening on the Roshan.
With that water on it,
Lifestealer's sort of going at it by himself. He sort of walked in the middle of 4 heroes. Could have got caught out, but used his rage to get away.
Excellent wards here from both teams.
Lots of pings are happening. Things are going on Roshan, so Lifestealer's doing his best. I don't know if...
The Dire is seen by the Radiant Man.
Yeah.
So, half of them.
So now what's going in? They're going to use a Chaos Knight to try and bait it. So Chaos Knight Illusion. And Brewmaster jumps in and is doing a lot of damage to supports. Completely caught the supports out, but right now Jakiro is taking so much damage that Rage just walks straight through. And the Darkseer's wall doing so much damage. Both the Jakiro and the Undying go down. The supports die. The Brewmaster's little Brewlings, I guess, couldn't really do much against the supports. They were just... The Radiant have too much farm over the top of the Dire team right now. Chaos Knight's trying to... No, doesn't get to teleport out. That tombstone! Look at that tombstone! That is great. The spawning zombies on everyone and no one can do anything about it. Great tombstone spot. Holy, look at the gold graph.
Yeah, I was just trying to find that out. Ridiculous.
So XP graph's like 7,000. Yeah, that's a big advantage, but holy shit, the gold graph. So Lifestealer has got an Aegis, has picked up his Orchids. This will be a hectic push. I think the Dire team are going to get minced.
This is going to be an end game right here.
Yes. This...
I predict.
And here we go. Lifestealer just strolls straight into the middle of it. people start, they sort of like throw a few disables on him, putting a bit of damage into him, taking a fair bit of hits from those towers actually.
Oh, he popped a chunk of damage there. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
He has really low armor.
Ah, yes, of course. And yeah, with the
Plus with the
yeah, the Weaver's swarm on top of him. God, I'm really feeling this lag. It's sort of jumping around a fair bit once the team fights start.
Yeah, I'm not bad too. Probably the same as you.
Yeah.
Saying that weapon all that jazz.
But here we go. We've got 5 heroes on 5 heroes. Should be going in. Come on, I want to see this. Should be fun. Call it as I see it. Suddenly everyone's dead. Piper's popped. Lifestealer is going in, doing a lot of damage to the tower. Ultimate is coming in from the Chaos Knight, so using a little bit of illusion damage in there. The Weaver is trying to throw a few things in there. They're just sort of poking. The Chaos Knight has jumped in, doing a lot of damage to the Lifestealer. Lifestealer's turned around, popped Rage, doing heaps of damage to Chaos Knight. Then somebody else gets zapped. Weaver gets picked off by both. Gets out by Time Lapse. Somebody's dying. The Undying has died. What a lying name. Brewmaster has popped his ultimate, and the Undying Tombstone was threatening to kill the Bane, but the Bane does go down to the Brewmaster, but sneaking away, the Wisp gets surged out of it, turns around, the Lifestealer turns around, kills off the Jakiro, but then dies to the Weaver. Lifestealer comes back, pings on the Weaver. I don't think they're going for it though. Stun. So right now it's 4 on 3. So 4 on 3. Where's the other one? I'm missing someone, am I? No, it's 4 on 3. So they can turn around, go back, and they're doing it now, going on this tower. So Wisp is trying to protect this Lina. So they've dropped a sentry ward there. They could see him. Lina's got another 15 seconds to the ultimate. Right now, Lifestealer is just going great. Ah, yeah, Snake's on the gem too, good point. I forgot about that one. So right now it's 4 on 5, 4 on 5. God, they're going at it. The Wisp is teleported out as well. The Lifestealer is doing a lot of damage to everyone. The Weaver sneaks out on very little life. Brewmaster goes down to the Lifestealer. Right, stun onto the Lifestealer so he can't chase any further, as well as a Ice Path coming in from Jakiro, disabling everyone. Turn around, take out the Tombstone, stop those little zombies killing off people. But right now, 5 on 4 again. We got the Who's That Bane's coming in, has got his ultimate up in a second, so there we go. Melee barracks. Heroes coming in, try and stop it. And
that wasn't a Captain G, I don't think.
Yeah, wasn't a Captain GG, so continue on. Going for the top tower. Robo the Yobbo. Mr. Flop, that one. Mr. Flop playing on the Weaver, trying to sort of pick off some supports, but gets absolutely nailed by Lina's ultimate. And top tower does go down. Wisp gets the last hit on it.
That's true. When they were putting that mid-rack, that set 2 wards behind them.
Yes.
Very, very good, because Nix wasn't nearby for the for the gem.
Yeah, Nax was all up in their face. Yeah, because Nax was all up in their face while the 2 supports, Lina and Bane, were sort of sitting off back. So yeah, they needed the sentry ward as well. Needed that security from the Weaver.
Lifestealer!
Go, Lifestealer!
I'm really impressed by the Radiance play. That was good.
Yes, that was very well played by the Radiant. Amazing tri-lane. Dire's disconnected, so GG. Sit it out. For those people who like stats, we'll... and compulsory fountain dive. Ah, next dies. Just kill the goddamn thing, boys. Darkseer buys back. Stun completely misses everyone. And Dire's Ancient is going down. Thank you very much everyone for playing. Thank you very much everyone for watching. Thank you very much. Special thank you to EJ for co-casting with me.
Thanks for having me. It was very much fun.
It was great. Rather enjoyed it. So, for all of you who watched, enjoyed it, please check us out. DotA is Hard, Facebook, YouTube. Come join the DotA is Hard chat channel, and you too can come and enjoy some of these games. Great game. Thank you everyone for playing. There's the stats for those people who like stats. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you on the DotAverse.